So no, I'm not saying that at all. Me as a narcissist, I've never wished my partner's demise. But you get a lot of narcissistic people that intentionally hold their partners back, because most narcissistic people on this planet see their partners and their significant others, husband, wives, whatever, as competition, and they do not want to see you doing better than them. So if you're about to take a next step in your life to elevate to a new level in your life that will somehow surpass that narcissist, like you're about to get a master's degree, they only have a bachelor's degree, you're about to get a raise and to make more money than them, they'll do something to hold you back. Like if you, the night before you take your final exam to get that master's degree, they'll start a huge argument to throw you off from studying. They'll start to intentionally stress you out so you miss more work, so you might get fired. Also, they can remain on top in the relationship dynamic. It's all about power and control to a narcissistic person. So although I've never wished the demise of my partner, a lot of people will. Because if they can keep you down, they can keep you in a relationship with them. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself for 4 years, not 8, 4 years, and also, validate the victims and survivors of this disorder as well. This series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be a lot longer than 60 seconds, I can guarantee you that. So, the video you just watched was about how sometimes somebody asked me on Facebook, somebody asked me on TikTok, it's like, do you intentionally hold your partner back? Do you wish for their demise? And I was like, no, that's not something I do, because that's not my personality type. I've done it before, like in the past type stuff, to kind of hold people back, but like not hold them back at the same time, just to try to put my 2 cents in and to make it sound I'm going to get credit for what they did. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, I took you to school, that's why you graduated. That type of stuff right there. But a lot of narcissistic people, like you saw in that video, will literally sabotage you. Because narcissists typically see their competition. Typically, the Greek god of maybe. Narcissists typically see their significant others, their husband or wives, their non-binary partners, they see them as competition. They just do. Like, you are competition. Not only are you not only are you my significant other, you are my significant competition. You're the person who holds the most weight over how I feel and how I act, and the most power of my shame. That's why the person closest to the narcissist typically gets treated the worst. That's why. Because you hold the most power over them. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like you are just the emotional punching bag. It seems like you might be the physical punching bag sometimes, if you stay that. You might be the emotional punching bag. You might feel that type of stuff right there. But a lot of times, you are literally like, you hold the most power over a narcissist. It doesn't seem like it, because the narcissist is consistently putting you down and trying to stop you from doing stuff and stifling your voice, putting your feelings on the back burner and stuff like that. But this shows you how much power you have over the narcissist. You don't think the narcissist puts so much work into holding you, putting you down and holding you back, because you have power over us. You can ruin our reputations a lot of times. You can break our hearts the easiest a lot of times. You're the person close to the narcissist, so you are competition. We need to keep you, quote unquote, in your place. We need to keep you here so you don't. We need to keep you here so you don't overrun us in life. So yeah, if you are studying for a big test and that test will put you above that narcissist in your life, they'll sabotage that test. The night before, you're going to argue. The night before, they'll pop up at your house and want to spend time with you instead of letting you study and cram. The week before, the whole week, you're like, hey, look, I got this test Friday. I need this week to myself. Like, I love you. I need to study for this test. They'll be at your house every single day trying to cuddle with you and mess with you and to hold you back and to stop you from moving forward, because they don't want you to outgrow them anymore. They don't want you to outgrow them, because it's a thing inside our head. We don't want you to outdo us. We need to hold you back. We need to stop you. Throw a monkey wrench in your design plan, literally. So if you're going to stay with that narcissistic person, like I was telling people, if you're going to stay with them, this is what you, like, literally, this is what happens to you. This is what you get right here. If you're going to stay with that narcissist, this is your future. They're going to always combat you on things that you want to do that will make you more successful. They will rarely ever support you. They will sabotage. They won't come to the celebrations of the stuff that you do. And this is like not just boyfriend, girlfriend. This is like your parents will do this too. Your family members will do this too. Your friends will do this too. They won't come to your celebrations, or they'll make the celebrations of your success about them, some way, shape, or form. Just like your mom wearing white to your wedding, or your mother-in-law wearing white to your wedding, or something like that. You know what I mean? That's how that goes right there. They want to make it about them. You know, it should be about the wedding, the husband and wife, whatnot, up or getting married. But y'all talking about the mother-in-law because you have on a white dress, a white skirt, or something like that. That's how you do it. But back to the significant others, like, yeah, like I said, they will try to hold you back just because they don't want you to progress ahead of them. And it's just because we don't want you to think you're better than us. Because in our heads, we already think that you're better than us. That's what I be trying to tell people. Like, we, as a narcissist, we already think that you're better than us. That's why we mirror your personality traits. That's why we mirror your personality characteristics. That's why we start to act like you a lot of time. I know a lot of people pick up narcissistic traits when you are in a relationship with a narcissist for long enough. You start to act like us, but we start to act like you in the beginning of the relationship. We mirror you because we know you have good personality characteristics. We know you're good. We know you're a better human being than us a lot of times. Maybe not financially, maybe not education-wise, but we know as a human being, if you were to rank us as just a human being, your kindness, genuineness, your authenticity, you will rank above us. So we got to put you down in different ways. And like I said, they will intentionally hold you back, argue with you, fight with you. You mean sometimes they won't even let you go to a test. You got a test the next day, they won't let you go to that test. You're not taking that. You take the test? No, you're not taking that test. Nope. How did the test? No. So you gonna leave me? And then you see right there? You see right there? And that's the base of it right there. Abandonment issues. Because you know a lot of narcissists have abandonment issues. So in the back of our minds, we think if you keep growing, if you keep outdoing us that way, you're going to eventually leave us for somebody else. You just are. It's inevitable. Like we think you're going to keep growing until you get to the point where you just want to leave us. Like you don't need us anymore. We're super replaceable to you, so you don't need us anymore, right? And that hurts. You know what I mean? It hurts. That hurts right there. That really truly hurts people. And like I said, in your mind and how the mind works, and how the mind works and things like that, that's how it goes. So I want to tell people, like, if you have a goal in mind and you know you're dealing with a narcissist, don't give them specific dates when you have tests. I mean, sometimes you can do it. Sometimes keep it to yourself. Like, just if you have a test coming up, don't let them argue with you. Don't let them put you down. Don't let them fight with you. I mean, sometimes and like I say, if you have to get to the point where you can't share your success or share your progress with somebody, you don't need to be with that person. This is one of the times when you're like, well, Lee, I want to make it work. Even though they try to hold me back, I want to make it work with them because I love her. I love her, man. I'm like, bruh, she's literally sabotaging your life. Would you love her? She don't love you if she's trying to sabotage you. But like I said, but at the core of that, you see, at the core of narcissists, you really see, like, the abandonment issues. Like, we scared, like, if you get too much, if you progress too much in life, we are really, really, truly scared that you're going to leave us. We really are. We really are. So, at the core of it, it's the abandonment issue. So, I don't, people are like, well, how do we reassure them that we're not going to leave them? You can't. Sometimes you can't do that. Well, could I marry them? You can marry them, and they still think you're going to leave them. Like, marriage is not fine. Marriage is like, 50% of people in this country get divorced, don't they? I thought there was a statistic out here recently. You know what I mean? I really thought there was a statistic out here I saw. Like, 50% of marriages end in divorce. So, marriage is not just the end-all, be-all for narcissists right there. You know what I mean? It's the goal for a lot of narcissistic people. Like, we get you to this goal right here, then we got you. Boom. Bam. Got you. But yeah, narcissists, like, I've never sabotaged my partner, but some narcissists will literally try to hold you back and keep you in place. Oh, you want to be a nurse? You don't need to be a nurse. You're terrible. You're a terrible human being. Nurses have to have hearts. You know, we need to be a nurse. Oh, you want to be a lawyer? You're going to lose so many cases. You're going to get so many innocent people locked up. They'll try to hold you back and talk you out of your dreams and goals, and literally try to pull you back from them because we're scared you're going to leave us. We're scared you're going to outgrow us, and we'd be embarrassed to be with somebody that's better than us in multiple ways. That hurts, right? The thought of that gets in your nerves. So stand in your power and stand in your truth, and don't let narcissistic people, don't let them dull your shine.
Don't let them dull. That's why they call it a glow up. When you leave a toxic relationship and you started doing better in life, that's why they call it a glow up, because the person you were with was probably dulling your shine for a very, very long time. So stand in your power, stand in your truth, and don't let them kill your shine. Mental illness is out. Peace.